How's it going, everyone? Hope you're well and welcome back to Music with Michelle. Got another brand new reaction for you. This time it is for the new Voidz song, Prophecy of the Dragon. This one dropped yesterday and I really don't know what to expect from the Voidz. You know, I absolutely loved their last album, Virtue. I think it's one of my all-time favourite records, and I think the song on there, Pink Ocean, is probably one of my favourite songs of all time. But if you've listened to that album, you know that it kind of starts off like a Strokes album and then moves into this heavy rock album, and then it throws in songs like Wink and Pink Ocean. And so yeah, they're so good at having like such a variety of music, and you never really know what to expect from them. So I've got no idea what this song's going to be like, but I'm excited to check it out. There's no video, but there is like a official audio thing for it on YouTube, so I'm just going to be reacting to that. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, here we go. Okay, pretty cool start. Okay. That's why I love the Voidz. Like, the music's so weird. No idea what Julian's singing about. I hope that guitar riff comes back and goes like really heavy, because that sounded really cool. It is pretty weird, but it is pretty cool as well. This song pretty much epitomizes the Voidz, you know. Well, that part was really nice. Now we're like descending into chaos. Okay, so that's a brand new Voidz record, Prophecy of the Dragon. I gotta say, I'm actually very, very impressed by that. I thought that was a really, really cool song. I spoke about the album Virtue earlier, and one of my favorite songs on that album is Pyramid of Bones. I also really like Alienation, and it felt like a culmination between the two of those songs. There's so many different elements because the main riff that was kind of playing in the background was sort of really heavy 70s, 80s rock, kind of reminded me a bit like Metallica or like Ozzy Osbourne and Crazy Train, kind of sounded a bit like that at the start. And then like a minute in, it kind of had this like psychedelic sort of changing chords where it just kind of a bit reminiscent of something more like Tame Impala or like Daft Punk. And obviously the Voidz and Juliancasablancas have got like a big history with Daft Punk and Random Access Memories. They even released, I think it was the 10th year anniversary album last week, and they had a new Voidz song on there which I'm yet to listen to, but you can definitely kind of feel a bit of Daft Punk in this song as well during the sort of chorus parts, because there's some really nice chords being played as well. Especially I think it was at like the 3-minute mark or something like that. There was these really beautiful chords in the background. You know, it's such a stark contrast to the actual riff that's being played through most of the song, and then just to interchange between these almost sort of two styles of music so just so smoothly. You know, it didn't feel like it was out of place. It just felt really, really cool, and that's really a credit to the sort of production side. But I feel like, you know, there's not many bands out there that can sort of conceive this kind of music. Like it's crazy. It does feel like a mishmash of like all their previous work kind of put in, especially from the album Virtue, because there are so many different elements of music on there, and this one was just like a melting pot of all of those put together. I mean, I won't lie, I do not have a clue what Julian was saying throughout most of the song. You know, it's just incomprehensible. Couldn't even tell you one lyric that was in this. But again, that's very Julian with the Void. I know Julian has his critics in terms of his lyricism and even his performance of those lyrics, not only just live but on sort of record as well. But I think that's why he suits a band like the Voidz so much, is because there's sort of less emphasis on the actual lyric side and the vocal side. It's kind of more about the music, whereas the Strokes is kind of leans more towards the actual lyrics and the voice itself. But I'm really hoping that we see more from the Voidz, because it's been a long time. I think their last song they released was like Alienation back in 2020, if you don't include the newest Daft Punk one. I think they released like the Eternal Tale 2.0 as well, like 2 years ago or something like that. But they've been gone for a long time, so it'd be really cool to see if they've got any more music coming up. I saw that they're actually doing a few tours as well this year. I think they're in San Francisco for like 4 nights, which they've sold out. I think they're in Italy at a festival as well, maybe Holland. So it'd be cool if they are kind of getting back into the groove of things. The difficult part is, of course, like as a Strokes fan myself, I know that if Julian is with the Voidz, that means he's not with the Strokes, and Albert Hammond Jr.'s got his own thing going on. He just released his new album, so yeah, it kind of feels like we're probably not going to have a lot of Strokes music for a while. But if that is replaced by Voidz music, I'll be very happy, because I think they're such a cool band and the music is just so different. And I can understand if you don't like this kind of music, 'cause it's quite hard to get into. I kind of appreciate for what it is, and yeah, I really enjoyed their last album. I've not actually listened to the first one yet, although I do love a lot of the records on there. Like Human Sadness is unbelievable song, and Crunch Punch and Xerox, you know, all these songs are kind of a bit different to what I usually listen to. But yeah, I really do love how experimental this band is, and I'm really hoping to see more of them in the near future. So that was my first reaction to the new Voidz song, Prophecy of the Dragon. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the song, and if you're excited for more Voidz content. I will be doing a full reaction to their debut album at some point in the near future, so if there's something you think you'd be interested in, please feel free to subscribe. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a nice day.